Hello and welcome. This is Chrisanne. I'm coming at you from Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. Today we are going to be doing a weekly psychic predictions for the week of April 27th through May 4th. And we are going to be doing a deck review of an oldie but a goodie, Indigo Angel Oracle cards. So we're going to be doing a review and then some predictions, and we're going to be using this deck for some predictions after we do the review. So let's crack on and see what we have. So Indigo Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Charles Virtue. This is a 44 card deck and guidebook. This deck has been around a very long time. It is one that is well loved and has been well used within my stash of cards for a long time. A very long time. So it comes with a book. It has a 1 page in the book per each card. Is this necessary to utilize this deck? I hope not. When I teach people how to read, I teach them how to use the cards without using the book. There are very, very few decks that I say that you need the book for. This is not one of them. So this is in no particular order because this is a well-loved, well-used deck. This is a Hay House deck, but it is a much older deck. I'm not even sure you can still find it right now, but you can from second and third party means. So let's crack on. So this is a typical size Hay House card. It is a typical weight Hay House card. The back of all the cards all look the same. They all look like this. So let's look at each and every card. So the first card is Freedom, Mother Mary, Divine Timing, Archangel Metatron. Look through the situation. Nature. You are safe. Health. Self-care. Make a wish. Love yourself. Show appreciation. Believe in yourself. Manifest. Archangel Michael. You already know. Ask for a sign. Think about it. Physical outlet. Patience. Apologize. Time to create. Explore. Pray. Compassion. You are special. Release or relax. Send love. Authority. Dreams. You are loved. You are understood. You are not alone. Acceptance. Divine purpose. Friendship. Share your wisdom. Allow love. Trust. Learn something new. Shielding. Stay. Expression. Self-reflection. I use this deck in my repertoire of cards quite regularly. And when I pull this deck, I have different decks set for different purposes. I have about 150 decks here that I use when I do readings. I don't use all of them for everybody, obviously. And I have about 550 in my total collection. So when I have specific decks for specific reasons, they mean something very, very special. This deck, to me, it's different for everybody. To me, I pull this deck when I have somebody who is intuitive, who is connected, who is psychic, who is not listening to their messages, who is not paying attention to their guides, to the messages that are coming in through their dreams, through their spirit guides, through their ancestors, etc. That's when I pull this deck to give them a different level of insight than what they are paying attention to, so they know that they can trust the messages that are coming in. That is typically what the Indigo Angel deck is for me. It's different for everybody, but for me, this is the deck when I need the person that I'm reading for, my client, to understand their level of insight and their level of intuition. So for years, I mean, you can see how well loved and well used this deck is. It used to have that horrible silver on the edge, and it comes off. And when it comes off, it makes the deck look not very nice. And that's why I hate that horrible silver and gold that they put on the edge of cards. It's terrible. It gets all over your fingers. It's horrible. I hate it. So that being said, I absolutely adore this deck. It's much harder to find. It is not an easy deck to find right now, but it is a really good deck. I have reviewed this many, many, many times before, and I thought, well, I haven't done it in quite a while. Let me review this deck, and we'll use it to do our readings with this week. Like I said, it is definitely one of my top, might be top 10, but definitely top 20 decks. It is one that I do use on a regular basis, as you can see. I mean, it is it's a used deck. It's a well-loved deck. So let's pull some cards for this week, and this is the week of April 27th through May 4th of 2025, and let's see what this week has in store for us. And we're just going to pull a bunch of cards this week. Okay, let's start with the story of this week. So this week, it's all about divine timing. Things are going to happen, not when you want them to happen, but when they need to happen. And when that comes through, you need to accept what is going on, because it's going to give you a level of self-reflection that you need to look back upon things that have happened, not when you wanted them to happen, but when they needed to happen, because you need to accept that was what was in your best interest. And you will see that by looking back. This week is also the time when Archangel Metatron is going to be coming in. When Archangel Metatron comes forward in a reading for you, etc., Archangel Metatron is the one who governs the Akashic Records. I do readings in the Akashic Records, so I do work regularly with Archangel Metatron. Metatron is coming in to say, you need to see the things that not just from this past life, but from multiple past lives, and know that when things have happened, and maybe you're reflecting on some tragic things that have happened, they have happened in the timing that they happened in for a reason. And when you have the nature card that is coming in to work with Archangel Metatron and telling you you can manifest what is within your highest and best good, but you need to go to nature to find your peace. If you are dealing with things that have happened in this lifetime and in past lifetimes, you might need to go into nature to find your level of Reflection, maybe it's through clearing, maybe it's through connecting with nature. And when you do that, that's going to find you some peace to be able to understand what it is that you need to ask for, able to understand what is it that you need to manifest going forward. This is telling me we have learned from our past in this lifetime and past in multiple lifetimes. We have learned from the past to know what has not worked for us so we can manifest going forward. Now, what does that mean when I'm not doing a reading for an individual person? And if this speaks to you on an individual level, oh, I'm so happy for that. That is wonderful. But I'm not just reading for one person. I am reading for the masses that are watching this video. What does that mean? What this reading means for the masses is we have seen some examples of things that have not worked. We have thought things were coming through in the time that we needed them to come through, but it was the time they needed to come through. Not necessarily what we wanted, but what was needed. And we can look back and see what has worked, what has not worked. And based on that, globally, as a community, as a country, we can, as a world, as a planet, we can see what hasn't worked for us. So we can manifest for the greater, highest, and best good going forward. This is a week of reflection. This is a week of looking back and seeing and saying, okay, mistakes have been made. Do not repeat them. Do not go back. Go forward with the highest and best good that you're manifesting, not just for ourselves on a very selfish level, but globally on a mass scale. I hope this is the week that change is going to be made. This nature card popping up in here is giving me a little pause for thought when I'm looking globally. When I'm looking individually, this to me means go to nature, find your time to reflect. When I'm looking, that's individually. When I'm looking globally and the nature card comes up, I might say, okay, what we have done to the planet hasn't been working for us. So we need to take a pause and a step back to be able to protect nature and utilize our resources more wisely. Okay, I hope that helps. Very interesting week ahead according to the cards. Let's look at the crystals because oddly enough, I love how they always line up. So we have black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is a very powerful clearing, protection stone, protecting what you hold sacred, protecting your innermost trusting beliefs in self and in others. Black tourmaline is a protection clearing stone. Next, we have a really large, pretty cluster of aragonite. Aragonite is one that can help you with emotional healing. It combines the 5 elements and keeps them in balance, but it also balances your chakras. And it's really good to help you focus, clear, detox through meditation. It's going to help you get there with meditation. So this you can carry on your left-hand side to bring in clearing, or you can carry it on your left-hand side to release what's not working for your highest and best good. That's for black tourmaline. For aragonite, you want to carry that on your left-hand side. Remember, your left-hand side brings the energy in, your right-hand side lets the energy out. And then last but not least, we have what looks like very simple danbrite. It's a very sweet, simple looking energy, but it's a very powerful, lovely pink stone. It kind of reminds people of rose quartz, but it's very different. Rose quartz is a much simpler vibration. Danbrite is a very high frequency, higher vibration, natural pink stone. Danbrite is great to help you if you are having some psychic intuition, you're having some psychic thoughts. It's going to help you to connect with your angels, your spirit guides, your loved ones on the other side. It is going to boost that psychic confidence and that psychic connection, because it's going to help you on an emotional level. This is an emotional body stone, so it's helping you on that emotional level to connect with whomever you need to connect with, especially yourself. So we have clearing, connecting with our guides, balancing our chakras, and connecting up with a meditative state. So we can clearly connect up to where it is that we need to go and have balance while we do it. I like that for this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please check out my website, elementalenergieswithchrisanne.com. If you'd like a private reading, my readings are available there. I do readings for people all over the world. I connect through digital means, and I meet with you live. So all my information for my readings is on my website. Also, check out my deck that's going to be available very soon. It's available for pre-order right now on my website, so check that out. It is a 78-card oracle deck, and it involves angels and guides and animal spirit guides and every connective being that you can think of all in one deck. And it is a really cool psychic connective deck as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. Take care and be free.